7 Days Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, make sure you spread the word and share this video. All right, so it was brought to my attention that the Toronto Raptors are under fire due to a Women's History Month. I didn't even know there was a Women's History Month. I guess this month is Women's History Month, but Toronto Raptors are under fire because they did a Women's History Month tribute. And in that tribute, they asked some of these young players, what makes women so great, or something like that. They said Beyonce says that women rule the world. What makes women rule the world? And it looked like the players were kind of like on the spot or something. It didn't even look like it was scripted, and they just gave their opinions. And one of the young players says, hey, they gave birth to everybody, blah, blah, blah. So he says women gave birth to everybody, which is true, right? Women are the mothers of the earth, right? But somehow that was deemed offensive, and the Toronto Raptors were forced to apologize for their insensitive video. I guess some women felt like they were being marginalized into just being breeders because you say that women gave birth to the world. And then, of course, others were offended because they felt like they can't give birth, so that's not what makes women great, or something like that, right? And this is the cancel culture we live in today. This is the extreme level of irrational, of everything's offensive, overly sensitive world that we live in today. And I feel bad for these young players because I'm sure they'll never do another commercial giving a tribute to women again, because we're living in a society where honesty is not appreciated anymore. People like lies. They want to be lied to. They want to be told something that makes them feel good. So sooner or later, you're going to be in a position to where, well, it's already happening now. Everything we know biologically on what a little boy is and what a little girl is, they're telling you that that's not true anymore, right? Now they're telling you that's not true, right? To be a boy, you don't necessarily have to have a penis and testicles. To be a woman, you don't necessarily have to have a vagina and ovaries. I guess it's about what you want to be nowadays in this society. Sooner or later, it's going to get to the point where it's going to be illegal for you to say the sky is blue. Oh, it's a beautiful day out. The sky is so blue. That's going to be offensive to people that are colorblind or people that are blind. They don't want to hear that you talking about the sky is blue and it's beautiful out. They can't see nothing. Stop it. Keep it to yourself. Nobody wants to hear that. That's offensive. And that's what this world's going to come to. Sooner or later, I won't be able to say, I love apples, man. Apples are so sweet, because that's going to be offensive to people who don't have a sense of taste. Or maybe it's going to be offensive to lemons, because lemons are not sweet. See? One day, we're not going to be able to call snitches rats, because that's offensive to rats. What did the rat do to deserve to be thrown under the bus with snitches? You know what I mean? What did the rat actually do throughout history to a rat? It's not fair to be calling a rat snitches rats. It's not fair to call cowards chickens. What did the chicken do to be called? I mean, chickens, why are you calling him a chicken? He's a coward, not a chicken. You can't say stop badgering me. It's offensive to badgers. You see what I'm saying? So on and so forth. And I'm not being extreme either. Because everything I just said, even though I made jokes, I made light of it, there are articles online where people are actually promoting this type of ideology. They want us to stop using terms like pig to describe greedy people, because it's offensive to pigs. It's not offensive to the person who's being called a pig, but it's offensive to the pigs. You understand what I'm saying? This is the society, this is the direction this country and the world is moving into very rapidly, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so you have these young men trying to tribute women, trying to give a tribute to women, and acknowledging that women give birth to the world. You know what I mean? They have an important role. Oh, we want an apology. We need an apology. You're. This is so disgustingly offensive. We could do more than have children. Nobody said you couldn't. Nobody said you couldn't. You asked the man, he gave you an answer. So this is the society we live in today, and I just don't know where the direction of this country is going. But when stuff like this is happening, it's scary. It really is. When they're telling you everything you've been taught from birth they're undoing it. Okay, right now they're undoing it. Sooner or later, you just saw Rachel Dolezal years ago, a white woman who wanted to be black. She said she was black, and the whole world shamed her and said, "No, you're not black." They made her accept the fact that she was white. Now, I wonder why that is. I wonder why, when it comes to race, a black woman or a black man can't say, "Hey, I'm white. Yeah, I know my skin came out dark, but I'm actually very fair skinned on the inside. I'm actually white." I wonder why this society won't accept that, but they will accept, you know, a child, uh, a 3-year-old, 4-year-old child saying that they don't want to be the sex that they are. They will accept that, and they will punish parents for not going along with that program. I want to know how parents today are supposed to be able to differentiate between if their child says, "Daddy, I want to be a basketball player," and you buy them a basketball, and then 2 weeks later, the child says, "Daddy, I want to be a fireman," and you buy them a fire truck, and then 2 weeks later, the child says, "Daddy, I want to be an alien," right? And you say, "Well, maybe on Halloween I'll get you an alien costume." I mean, where are we going with this? I mean, where are we going to the point where your children are going to be running the household and dictating what they want to be and what they want to do, when you're the one that's held responsible to guide your child and teach your child right from wrong? As a parent, where are we going in this society to where we're giving children these rights? And it's funny to me, because women have lost the right in this country. Women have lost the rights to control their own body when it comes to abortion rights and things of that nature. They don't have those rights anymore, but your daughter has more rights than you. Your daughter, who's 10 years old, can tell you and tell the teacher she don't want to be named Chrissy no more. She wants to be Christopher. Could be a fad she's going through. Could be something she saw on TV. Could be whatever. But she has more rights than you do over your own body. And you're an adult. So this is the way this world is going. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Toronto Raptors issuing an apology for saying that women gave birth to the world, and that's why they're the best. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC, and I holla.